Hey, what's up, 1-2? Ever heard of the Hollow Earth conspiracy theory? Says there's a secret civilization living deep in the mantle of the Earth. Yeah. I have a conspiracy like that. It's called Hollow Girlfriend Theory. I won't get into details, but Hollow Girlfriend Theory is a method to find if your date's ever been with a black guy. Okay. All right. Yeah. Speaking of package size, when I buy condoms, I get an extra large and extra small. My penis has a tumor. One side of the family is African. The other is prone to gout. No, of course that's not true. I don't have African American blood. That's like committing an act of stolen valor, if you think about it. None of my ancestors ever served. Yeah, that's true. Hey, you ever hear the saying, if you don't know who the black sheep of the family is, it's probably you? I was thinking, doesn't that actually just apply to everything? If you don't know who the closeted homosexual of the family is, it's probably you. If you don't know who the serial killer of the family is, it's probably you. You don't know who gives the best blowjobs in the family? Yeah. I don't believe in the 15% tip or the 20% tip. I go 100% tip at 100% shaft. That's the brutality of spear combat, though. The Romans had a spear they threw and the tip would break off so the opponent didn't throw it back. You hear about this? They got the idea from a story about Julius Caesar digging out 100 mummy dick tips from Cleopatra's cooch. Yeah. She was a nympho who had access to all the old Egyptian tombs, They had a baby together, Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. Their baby was born clutching a mummy dick tip in his hand. He had to be weaned from dehydrated dick tip to living human nipple. It's part of ancient literature. His name was Caesarion, and the cesarean, or C-section, is named after him because they had to cut open Cleopatra to give birth because there were so many mummy dick tips clogging the passage. I like history, language, philosophy. Like, for example, I think about things like, if death is called the afterlife, why isn't life called the afterbirth? Yeah. Just keep it simple. The English language is tricky enough. Depending on where you are, sometimes bars have the same drink names, but totally different contents. And that's not always safe. You don't want to mix your alcohols. If you go to the local lounge and ask for a Jack and Coke, well, you get Jack Daniels mixed with cola. You go to a place called the Mailbox and ask for a Jack and Coke, you get a line of blow and a hand job from an old man in the coat check. I knew this one girl who wanted to champion women's rights. Yeah, she became a one-armed boxer. Ever notice homeless people don't give a shit about your hobbies? It's like they're in survival mode. They don't care about the finer things, Maybe that's why they became homeless in the first place. Ever think about that? They couldn't feign interest in the boss's story, so their career never went anywhere. The homeless will tell you all about themselves, sure, but go try talking about your hobbies to one of them if you don't believe me. I guarantee the best you'll get is false sympathy and expectation you'll give them money at the end of your monologue on homebrew or no-gi jiu-jitsu. It's selfish. All right, last joke, guys, and then I'm out of here. A great time, man. This is awesome. But yeah, I just joke about the homeless, man. I'm pretty sympathetic to the homeless. That's one reason I like to carry around a water cannon filled with tapioca pudding. Like a water cannon. I put tapioca pudding in it. That way I can feed homeless people from a distance. And, you know, starving dogs, sluts too, I guess, from a distance, across the street. Sometimes a lady just wants to be hit with it, you know. Big girls like it too. It's 2 in 1. For them, it arrives like a hot man love, but goes down like cream and sugar. Sucks for them if they're used to pudding and they get a real load. The disappointment. I predict in 10 years, girls will want dudes wearing strap-ons preloaded with pudding. Sure, people will load it with chocolate and custard. But tapioca has those little chunks, you know? Just like the jizz that's been in the balls a little too long. It's an honor for a lady to get chunks, really. It means her man's been saving it and decided your face was where he wanted it to meet the world for the first time. You're a special lady. You've come a long way, baby. Or, you've ate a lot of cum along the way, baby. Either one. Sometimes I'll take my leftover tapioca pudding to the seniors who hang around the glory hole hut. You know, Reginald always yells, "Food fight!" Except none of them want to throw their own pudding. I'm the only one flinging it on their wrinkled faces, but they love it. From a distance and, you know, without proper context, it looks like I'm abusing seniors. But if you could see the joy on their faces. Philanthropy isn't all about giving money to poor people. Alright, thank you, I'm out. Bow. Okay, arigato.